Yes, students, welcome back. Let us start Agricultural Marketing Part 2. I repeat, this is Module 2, Lesson 4, Part 2, Agricultural Marketing. In this, we will discuss about marketing forms and market infrastructure. So the question can be explain the marketing forms and what is market infrastructure. First, we will discuss marketing forms introduced by the government and market infrastructure. Forms of marketing. There are three forms of marketing. Number one, cooperative marketing. Second, regulated markets. And third, state trading. Number one, cooperative marketing. It has a three-tier structure with primary marketing societies at the village level, central marketing societies at the district level, and state marketing societies at the state level. At present, there are 4,000 primary marketing societies in the country. Now we will discuss the functions of cooperative marketing societies. Number one, members agree to sell their surplus produce to the marketing cooperative society. Second, members get an advance from the society on their agricultural activities. 3. The society collects the produce of the members and even from non-members who are willing to sell their produce to the society. Next, society processes the produce, grade it, and then disposes it off in the market at the time when the prices are appropriate. Fifth, members are then paid the balance money. By performing the above functions, the cooperative marketing societies save the farmers from exploitation. National Development Corporation (NDC), National Agricultural Cooperative Marketing Federation of India Limited (NAFED) was established for the smooth working of the societies. So this is about the first part, that is cooperative marketing, first form. Now the second, regulated markets. A regulated market is established under the statutory regulation. It is aimed at protecting farmers, consumers, and other market functionaries from exploitation. A regulated market is administered by the market committee, which consists of representatives of the state government, the legal bodies like district board, the trader, the commission agent, and the farmers. The market committee ensures elimination of malpractices, fixing market charges, remunerative prices, redressing grievances, information about prices, and help in securing storage facilities. At present, there are more than 7,000 regulated markets and about 22,000 rural periodic markets. The last form of this point is state trading. It was introduced by the central government and also by some state governments. Food Corporation of India (FCI), the Maharashtra State Monopoly Procurement Scheme and Jute Corporation of India are some of the examples of state trading. It helps overcome wide fluctuations in agricultural prices. State trading offers a minimum price to farmers. Government will make a direct purchase from the farmers at the assured minimum price. To bring farmers out of monsoon fluctuations and uncertainties, government ensures a minimum price even when the market price declines to a level below the minimum price. So it is giving lot of benefit to the farmers. Now the next point we will discuss, what is market infrastructure. Since independence, the following steps have been taken to improve the market infrastructure. Number 1, transport facilities. Transport facilities have been improved in all the areas, that is railways, roadways, shipping and airways. Villages have been linked with towns and main markets. There have been quantitative and qualitative changes in the transport system. Second, warehousing facilities. Warehousing facilities are provided in villages and towns so that farmers can store their produce till they get better price. Next, construction of rural godowns. More than 5,000 storage projects have been constructed. Such arrangements would help the farmers to avoid distress sales at the time of harvest. Next, establishing regulated markets for all the major crops and areas. At present, there are more than 7,000 regulated markets in operation, rendering useful services to the producers and consumers. Last, institutional finance. Institutional finance is provided through credit cooperatives and commercial banks at a lower cost so that farmers are not forced to sell their produce immediately after the harvest at a low price. This you have to write about market infrastructure. The question can be, explain the marketing forms introduced by the government and market infrastructure. These are 3 slides. One about the forms of marketing, 3 types of marketing: cooperative marketing, regulated markets and state trading. Then about cooperative marketing, then regulated market and state trading we discuss, and market infrastructure. This is one question. Thank you.